Hey, it's me, Raika. Today we're going to have a look at Morael, Queen of Stars from the Celestial faction. Now, this hero wears cloth-based gear, is part of the mage class, and a primary role is to provide various utility such as grouping up enemies, control effects, energy recovery, and a bit of damage for your teammates as well. So let's have a look at her abilities. Her ultimate skill, Cosmic Field. At the start of battle, Morael creates a star core. Now, this is a little purple circle that will continually remain on the battlefield and it will follow the enemies in their highest concentration, which remains on the battlefield and generates a cosmic field when using her ultimate. The star core then traps the enemies in the field until the field disappears or the enemy escapes from it. Morael deals damage to all enemies trapped by the field while it exists. Meanwhile, she will stun and deal damage to whoever escapes from it. So as we can see, this star or core field will last for 6 seconds, but the damage effect or the grouping up effect will last for the entire duration of battle. Now, as we can see, the stun effect, this is when an enemy leaves the star field, is 3 seconds. As we can see, the level 2 and 3 increase the duration of the circular star field to 8 seconds. So let's look at the next ability over here. Cosmic Motion. Morael commands a star core to move to the most densely concentrated area of enemies, which deals damage equal to 60% to any enemy that are in its way. The level 2, 3, and 4 increase this damage all the way to 75% from 60%. Her next ability, Cosmic Fusion. Morael charges her star core with cosmic power, causing it to explode, dealing 240% damage to nearby enemies. The level 2, 3, and 30 engravings increase this damage all the way to 290%. So the Cosmic Fusion is a little ball that is in the center of the cosmic field. Her next ability over here, Celestial Blessing. During battle, the star core gathers cosmic energy over time from the galaxy. Once the star core has finished gathering its energy, it will respectively transfer 120 energy points to all allies close to it, which consequently exhausts all of the star core's energy. The star core is able to gather 10% of its total energy capacity per second. So this is 12 energy points per second. The level 2, the energy recovery is 160 points. Level 3, transferring energy also grants Morael and her allies a shield, which has the value of 180% of Morael's attack rating that exists for 6 seconds. And the 60 engravings, the star core energy can provide 180 points to all allied heroes. Let's have a look at a signature item over here, Astral Fortune. When you unlock this signature item, during battles, each time an enemy hero near the star core loses 1% of their health, the star core gathers an extra 0.4% of its total energy capacity. The level 10, when the star core is transferring energy to Morael and her allies, it will also increase their attack rating by 20% for 5 seconds. So this is the extra utility that I mentioned. The level 20, when the star core is transferring energy to Morael and her allies, it will also increase their haste by 30 points for 5 seconds. And the 30 unlock during battles. Each time an enemy hero near the star core loses 1%, the star core will gather an extra 0.6% of its total energy capacity. So this constant transferring of energy will happen throughout the duration of battle. Let's have a look at our furniture. Now, when you unlock Cosmic Attraction 3 out of 3, if an enemy walks into the star core's cosmic field, after it has already been created by Morael's ultimate skill, they shall become trapped. If an enemy escapes the cosmic field and is later trapped by it again, the damage dealt this time is reduced by 20%. The 9 out of 9, while cosmic field exists, all enemies on the battlefield are pulled towards the star core. So this is the center of this particular cosmic field at a certain speed due to its gravitational force. So this is that pull effect that you'll gather all the enemies towards the center of that particular cosmic field. So let's have a look at how she does in battle. So we're going to have a look at this wooden training dummy over here. Now this is the cosmic field that she summons, and in between is the star core. This is this little ball. Now it'll periodically pulsate. There we go. There's the pulsate, which will do a massive amount of damage. As we can see, it provides shields for your allies as well. It provides them with a bit of attack rating and haste as well. So let's have a look at her ultimate ability. So we have 3 enemies. Now this will gradually pull them, but this is unlocked through her signature item and her furniture. So once you have got that unlocked, it will pull enemies even if they are not in that particular cosmic field. So they can be standing on the completely opposite side of the battlefield, but they will still be pulled towards the center of this cosmic field. So as we can see, the cosmic field will move to the location where there is the most amount of enemies. So let's have a look at how she does at a much higher level deficit. Now this is a 180 level deficit, and as we can see, we have placed her in the back line. Now she doesn't have a lot of defensive capabilities, so she needs to be able to ramp up her damage over time as the battle progresses. Now she does not deal as much damage as she used to, as many other allied heroes deal significantly more damage than compared to her. So when you start the battle, the cosmic field will appear immediately at the beginning of battle. Then it will move to the highest concentration of enemies, where if the enemy leaves, they will be stunned for a short duration. This will buy your allies a bit of time. As we can see, it has moved to the bottom once again, as we can see over here, and it will continually pulse and pull enemies towards the center over here. So as we can see over here, Tresnel and his allies are being moved towards the center over here. Perfect. And they are slowly getting killed by the cosmic field and the allies over here. So this is excellent, especially if you don't have an ally that can group the enemies together, as if the enemies are grouped, you can deal more AoE damage to them. So what is the minimum investment that I would recommend into this particular hero? Now I would highly recommend getting her 30 signature item due to all the buffs that she provides, the additional energy recovery, haste, and attack rating that she can give to your allies. So this is more of a support based feature. In addition, I would also recommend getting her 9 out of 9. The reason for this, it pulls enemies towards the center, grouping up them and allowing you to deal massive single target or AoE splash damage on multiple targets. Now I do not recommend getting her 30 or her 60 engravings. The reason for this is she has significantly fallen off and is no longer used to her maximum utility as her damage capabilities, but is used mostly for the secondary buffs such as the shield, energy, and attack rating buffs that she can provide for your teammates.